Good morning, team. Let's have a look. Too much off the ceiling, too much in the face. I'll bounce it off that corner. Alrighty, guys. So today, the goal is a bit of glutes. Okay, so maybe get your hand, leg over your head, and we're also going to work a bit of shoulders. So, in a perfect world, if you have a foam roller, that would be super ideal. You don't necessarily need one, but you do need something to prop underneath your back. So see, I've got a cushion here, which I could just fold like so. Okay, and then that could be used as my pivot point. And you do want also something that has some weight to it. Okay, so I'm just going to use a weight vest. I'm not putting it on or anything. I'm just using it as a weight. You can use like a kettlebell or something to that effect. If you don't have anything at all, you can use a few books or even like a big water bottle or something quite heavy like that. So we're only going to do 2 sets of stretches, but each one goes for 12 minutes. So it should be pretty intense. So we're going to start with the hips first. Usually do a little warm up, so we'll do that. So our warm up. Okay, we're going to sit in hip swivel, and then we're just going to rise up, okay, off the hips, and then come back down. And we're just going to do one side, okay? So from front on here, I'm going to come down. So it's this behind leg that's doing the work. Okay, this leg right here. Sweet. Just going to come up and down. See my head come out of frame every time, but that's as far back as I can get my computer. Here we go. That's still not good. But get the point. Cool. Just putting a bit of blood into the glutes. Okay. Let's say whichever side you're picking, you're just going to stick with this side for 6 minutes. Just doing a couple minutes worth. Just keep moving. Don't worry about counting. Alrighty. Just leave it there for the moment. Cool. So now we're going to superset this side. So the goal is we're going to go quadruped position. Okay. And I'm going to move my hands across. So now this leg is sitting like that. Okay. Now this is very easy to let the hip like open out, but we want to keep the hip pointing down. Okay. I'm going to put my other leg on the other side. Okay. So here's the setup here. Move across, leg on the other side. And then the goal is to get this side butt cheek like through the roof. So I'm going to push this way. Okay. And you should feel it. Got to be very careful with my words, don't I? You should feel it outside edge of the glute. Okay. Kind of depends if you're a bit tight. If you don't get a stretch from this, it probably means you're too like arched. You need to kind of stick the hip out, kind of push it across. So we're going to go 1 minute here. Okay. Remember, so you want to arch the back up, don't curl over. Keep leaning across. Be something like this from the front. Like my setup today, I've got plant, cow rug, lighting. Still 25 seconds. From here, we're going to go straight back to this leg again. But I'll show you what to do in a sec. Don't be passive. Cool. So then from here, stay in the stretch. Just bring your leg up. Okay. And then I'm going to push the whole body back. So I've got my leg at sort of a right angle here, best I can. So you might need to tuck this in a little bit. Okay. Might need to tuck it in. For me to pancake down, I can go out this way. And then the further you can get your body, so this is my right leg, my left shoulder wants to come down across here. I'm going to hang out there for a minute. Into here. Cool. So the more I can get, see, right leg down, left side hip pushing towards the ground. Again, 1 minute. All right, relax. And we're going back into our hip swivel. Yeah, we're going to do, let's call it 15. 30 is too many. So 15 hip raises on that side. So it should be left leg's in front of the body, right leg behind you. Cool. And so now, push towards the left side, right leg over the top, okay, arch the back, and then try and drop towards the left side. So you're not just falling this way, actually just trying to move the body so it forces the leg across. A different angle. So here. Again, if you don't feel it in the left side glute, you can always bring it down a little bit and really try and arch the back up. Like, don't let it flex. It takes the stretch off. One minute, 20 more seconds. So from here, we're just going to bring that left leg underneath, pancake it down, push over the shin. Ready? So up, pancake, down over the top. So from here, left leg's on the ground in front. So this is left. So my right hip is trying to turn down in front of it. And again, don't be relaxed, be active. Constantly pushing into that stretch. You get basically 3 minutes off doing the other side. I'll have all the comments in a sec. Okay, relax it out. Good looking mate for YouTube. Well, I'll get my webcam soon. Sent out the other day. All right, that's one set. We're going to do 3 sets of that. Cool, so you can follow along with me if you like, or you can set your own timer. But 15 hip extensions followed by 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, on each side. We're back on the right hand side, starting on the ground. Drive up. 15, brilliant. Okay, right hand side back, put it in the center, left leg over the front, over the back side, and then arch, lean to that side. 1 minute. You want to try and get these 2 stretches supersetted almost straight away. So if you have enough space, you can actually just drop your entire body back. I don't have enough space to do that, but I'll demonstrate on this next one. I'll cut mine short by 10 seconds. So if you find yourself relaxed or it's not a harder stretch, it's an opportunity to go a bit more. Don't just be like, oh, cool, I passed the stretch. Always find a bit more range. These lamps are pretty warm. We've got 10 more seconds, guys, so just stay in there. I'll show you how I would do it with enough space. So I'm going to go from here. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and I'm just going to drop back. Okay, back and creep over. And that way I stayed on tension. So we get 2 whole minutes on tension. And just made that. So again, if right leg is down, the left hip is trying to push into the ground, I can try and get this shin back here. I know you can't see it, but this shin up as much as I can. We're going to do the other side in a minute. Cool. Relax. Okay, so now we got left side in front of the body. Raising up. 15 reps. Good. Okay, so then left side in the center, right side over, arch the back, drop to the side. Okay, you can even feather, you can go forwards, backwards. I find a little bit forwards for me. Gonna be the spot. Wherever you're rolling. Yeah, I'm trying to basically push my belly button into the floor to make it a little bit more flexy. This side's a little bit more flexy for me. Hopefully you don't have any restrictive clothing. Just in a general life sense, but also for this stretching. Got a light sweat going, then good. And you're working. Don't be passive about it. 5 seconds. Punch it up, drop it forward, get the body across, trying to get that hip to the ground. Start creeping that foot up if you like. Just be careful of the knee. Don't want to put too much pressure on it too soon. Three, 2, 1. Bring it up. Back in. All right, one more set. Straight in. So this one's left leg, oh sorry, right leg underneath us. Get some clicky hips here. Okay, right leg back, sink over. Okay, and then arch the hip, drive to the side. I'm feeling pretty flexy, so I'll drop to the knee. Okay, remember you're still trying to push that belly button into the ground, not trying to just come off the stretch. We want it pushing across so that my back is like this, or my hip angle, and then when I come across the center line of the body. So it's kind of hard to say this way, that way. Don't hold your breath, remember you gotta breathe. My biceps are looking small because I'm not doing any pull-ups. Might get bag out today. Cool. Yeah, bring it down, shoot it up, drop it in. Okay, and remember, see, so my right thigh's on the ground, so my left side hip bone at the front is trying to pancake in. Okay, I've basically run out of range of motion. A lot of people might feel like they're up here, but okay, get down into here, crank into it. So you get 15 more seconds on this side, and that's it. That's it. Alrighty, relax. So now we got left side under, driving up, 15 reps. Okay, sink it in the middle, block it off. Okay, arch the back, drop to the side. So you're dropping the left side. If you're on your left leg, right side of right leg. 1 minute. Get a little sweat going here. Who wants to fast with me tomorrow and Thursday and Friday? Hang on, what day is it today? Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday today. Who wants to fast with me Thursday and Friday? Which means it's seeing you do 3 fasted workouts, which I've never done before. So we'll see how that goes. All right, drop it down. Last one on this side, so you can give it some. 15 seconds. And relax. All right, shake it out. Stand up if you need to. Okay, grab your pivot point. I've lost track of days. Eating vegan will do that to you, Timbo. So we've got another superset. This one's going to be a 3-minute set. Okay, here's where you'll need like a pivot point, like a foam roller, okay, or a double cushion. I'll show you both. And you need something to hold you against. You could even use like an immovable object, like a wall, okay, for example. But our 2 stretches, one's per side. So, okay, we're going to hang out child's pose. I'll show you from front on because that'll be easy. Put one hand on the center. Okay, so now we're stretching this arm. And the goal is I'm going to try and push my shoulder as far that way as possible. Okay, so I'm underneath it, not on top. They both work, but underneath works a bit better. So I'm going to hang a minute here. Then I'm going to switch, hang a minute here. Okay, you want that arm as far away from you as possible because we're trying to stretch. If I set it up, okay, I'm trying to stretch under here. So when I lengthen it and then even crank it on, you get a good little stretch. So we're going to get a minute each side with that one. I'm going to grab our pivot point. Okay. And then pancake. See, it's a bit hard with the wall. Shit, I'm going to force, but the goal is to get as much back, and I've got like as much back on the ground as possible. Wow, so I block this in first, and then I try and push the back down. Okay, so I'm not like letting my rib cage flare out. I'm trying to pull my ribs down as hard as I can. Now, it works a lot better if you have a foam roller and a weight. Okay, so with the foam roller and the weight, so I can block in, so my weight blocks me in. Okay, you want this here, and then I can actively pull down. Again, I should start wearing black on a black floor, but here I can actively pull my rib cage down. I don't let my ribs flare up. I kind of pull it down into here, and I want to open that position. So we're going to go 1 minute left side, 1 minute right side, 1 minute hold. Okay, and then we're going to go through that for 3 sets. So it's a 9-minute set with a little shakeout in between. So, starting here, play my clock. Yeah, I know, right? All right, starting the clock. So, in the center, okay, punch to the side, 1 minute. If you've got something heavy, you could also just grab onto it. Okay, and that can help you. But you don't really need to. So if you feel that down the outside of your arm, then in here somewhere. Remember, the longer you go, the more the stretch will be. You may even feel it in the top of the tricep. Okay, kind of depends on where you're tight. Cool. Move your hand, push the other side. You can even see how I'm holding on. You might not be able to see this. I hold on to my own hand. Okay, let it relax a little bit. You don't have to do that, but it can help. You can turn your hip away as well. So I'm turning my butt like away from my shoulder. Gives me a bit more range. If you've got a weight plate at home, guys, that'd be the perfect scenario. That'd be the easiest thing to hold on to. Cool. Grab your pivot point. Grab your weight. So first thing is to lock the arms in. Okay, I'm going to spend a minute trying to pull my rib cage down. Okay, you can do whatever you want with your head. Don't just hang out. You actually want to try to pull down. Okay, this isn't a passive stretch, it's active. You can also mess around with different pivot points. So maybe you want to go a little bit lower. Totally fine. You don't want it too high. You got to get these shoulder blades clear. Checking the time. Alrighty, relax. 20 seconds off. Check for any comments. Cool. 3 sets of that. Starting back with lats. Ready? Pick a side. Go for it. So I'm stretching my left hand side here. And again, if you find you're doing this stretching, like you're like, oh yeah, now it's feeling comfortable, that's the opportunity to go a bit more. I find the lengthening really gets me going, so make that arm as high as you can get it. Alrighty, get it to the other side. Cool, relax. Into pivoting. I'll show you the pillow version if you like. It's not as dramatic, but so you need a higher pillow. Probably a bit more comfortable though, to be honest. The comfort's not that big. But yeah, 1 minute. Trying to pull down. Guys, if you feeling energetic and you want to buy yourself some gear, if you get a weight vest, I have a bunch of weight plates at the gym that fit weight vests, especially the 511 vests. If you wanted to buy yourself one of those, they're like $200, so. But it is pretty cool. We'll give you that. It's fun to walk around in at night time with headphones on. So remember, the goal here is to try and flatten your back to the floor. Obviously, there's something in the way. Ten more seconds. Alrighty, relax it out. Final set. Okay, and then we can call it a day. My shoulders already feel fantastic, but we'll do one more. So, block it off. Okay, I like to literally hold my own hand, lengthen, push to the side. 1 minute. You can also, if you wanted a little bit extra, so the stretching arm, so I'm stretching my left hand here. I turn that thumb up and then block it down with the other arm. That can sometimes increase the stretch a little bit, depending on where you're tight. You might actually take the stretch off your triceps a little bit and put it more into the lats. Okay, for me personally, my triceps are sore after yesterday, so I want to get them a bit of stretching. So I'm going to leave my palm down. Ten more seconds. Last time on the side. Cool. Switch your hands. Switch your sides. Remember, you always want that length first. All right, relax it out. And we've got our final stretch for this session. Going back to the foam roller, just to make it hardcore. Okay. Put that one underneath the arms. Pin the arms down. We do have a heavier kettlebell I could use. Yeah. Cool, so 1 minute. Trying to pull that ribcage down. A little trick you can use is if you struggle to like activate here, what you do is you lift up, squeeze your abs, and then pull it down. Okay, and then you can control with like your hips how much tension you're putting through that position. Again, active. I don't know how many times I've said that today, and I haven't said the special word that I thought got me flagged yesterday twice. And I haven't been flagged today. So perhaps we have solved that issue of YouTube governing my speech because they're a bunch of communists. But maybe that'll get me taken down. But I've only got 20 seconds left, so I think I'll deal with it. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Ooh. Open it up. I'll put my shirt back down. I'll try and stop wearing black shirts, team. Hey guys, if you didn't check your email from last night, please do, and fill out that survey, and then we can figure out what you guys want to see more of. I'm going to start trying to do stretching every weekday, probably take the weekend off. And I also throw in some handstands too, but I was
talking to someone yesterday, and the handstand classes were extremely difficult. And I can even check how many times have been viewed, and it's not that many. So maybe I need to dial that back a little bit to something a bit more easier. I don't know. That's not really the word. More accessible. Let's go with that. I still like difficult, but I want people to be able to do it. So maybe we'll sub it in for something a little easier. But I'll see you tonight on the live stream.